Welcome, Leah, and thank you for coming to talk about your experiences as a holistic counselling student in Sophia College. Perhaps we could start by you telling us something about why you were attracted to our diploma in holistic counselling.
I was at a stage in my life where I was looking to do some study. I had 2 young children, and I'd just actually finished running a cafe, and I found that I was counselling people all the time. So I thought, what a fantastic opportunity, I'll be a counsellor. And I chose Sophia because it fitted in with my life initially, but that wasn't to be, as I started, it wasn't the main reason afterwards, but initially it fitted in with my life. That's actually why I chose it.
Right, okay, so there were some pretty practical reasons.
From a practical perspective, it just, 2 small children, and they were just intensives.
So you like the weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday
weekend.
blocks?
It just fitted in with my life and with hubby looking after the children.
Great. And in that first year of the diploma, what did you think you got out of the course that was most valuable to you?
So many. I'll be honest, many times I wanted to run because it isn't a course for the faint-hearted. I actually found that I had enrolled my children into an anthroposophical school and didn't actually put the connection that I'd enrolled into a course that was also anthroposophical. That first year grounded me. It gave me direction in my life. I began to unravel who I was, so it gave me more of a personal growth experience, which I then felt that I could actually do something with this long term. Yeah. So
you really appreciated that personal growth first year where you were the first client?
Definitely, because I think I went into it as well going, I love to help other people, but I needed to help myself first, but I couldn't see that. So there were many challenging weekends where I really thought, is this right? Should I be going through these stages in my life? And as it went on, it was the right thing to do. The impact in my life at home, there's never been anything better that I've done in my life. I've become a better mum, I could see the world differently, and I was able to stay present and make decisions for myself and my family from a non-reactive perspective. You can't get that anywhere else, I think.
That's great. And what about the advanced diploma year when you were counselling clients? How did that work for you?
I found it all came together in the second year. I must admit I didn't want to run as much because I felt so much more in my body and present, and I really understood that human wisdom aspect I think that Sophia gives you. I felt I hit the ground running as a counsellor, but I think the second year for myself was when I actually got the most growth. It wasn't the first year. And I actually found the second year more challenging emotionally, but I was more prepared to handle it because I'd done that foundation year. I found that clients who I attracted, I could deal with them confidently and never feel that I wasn't able to. And I've had great success with people. I have a direction in life that I would never have had if I hadn't have actually followed through on that second year.
That's great, I'm glad. I've actually had people who were your clients especially come back to tell me what a wonderful experience they had with you. So that's a real compliment, isn't it, when you get that real positive feedback. So where to from here? What has this course enabled you to do? What doors has it opened? What pathways?
I feel I'm a bit of a chooser book. I can choose anything that I want. I found that I'm wanting to return back to science, which I never thought I would do. I plan to start, I've taken the entry pathway into ECU in Bunbury to do social work. So that has given me another broader perspective. So for me, I've found through working through my life that I would like to get into mental health in particular. I also like to carry on studying and do naturopathy because I'm very interested in that mind and body experience. I would like to certainly go on and do my honours and integrate anthroposophy because I think a lot more research and needs to be done in this area because it's very innovative and I think it's the way forward. So I think my future is bright, Trish.
That's great. So you're now well and truly into your advanced standing second year, second half of second year?
Second/third.
Third year,
And I think Sophia has been able to clarify or help me have clarity, in my thinking. So I've been able to do 10 times the amount that I could have done 2 years ago. So it was so worth it to sit and do something like Sophia, which there's just no way I would have taken that approach. But now that I've done it, it's really set me up for life.
Set you up for life. Well, that's really one of the best compliments I think one could have of a 2-year training course, that you feel now that you've got a way forward.
Well, and I think I'd like to add that I think what works the best with Sophia is it's experiential. You're not just regurgitating someone else's information. I feel that it was really encouraged for us to take the material, to really develop it within ourselves and in our heart and in our mind, and how can I then integrate that into my counselling practice, into my life, into the world around me. So it just has such a flow-on effect. It's just not, even though at times it feels all about me, it just has such an impact on the world, I believe.
Thank you, Leah.
That's okay.